legend behind it. What's your name, brother?
G and the Machine Hickerson.
G and the Machine, people. This way y'all can get a face. Y'all know what it is, this and that. But he got a great product that's coming out, and it's been doing really good out here. And I want to bring it to you first to show you. I know you can probably see it on the website, but let's take a look. Tell me what you're working with, baby.
This is how they're going to come in a set of 4 tires, rims, inserts, and also 4 sidewall stiffeners. Those can be glued on the inside of the tire, on the outside against the face of the dish, and that stiffens the sidewall for high bite tracks and also tracks with lots of ruts in the corners. It makes it skim over the ruts easier without traction rolling. And the price point is $60 for 4 tires.
Just lost the race. This is rubbish.
You don't need to throw that away. We can get this rebuilt for you and right back on the track. We are Dirty Asset Engine Services, and we're going to make your engines great again by replacing bearings, polishing them, and also resizing. So you can either ship it to us like this in the mail, or if you're at the track, bring it like this to us.
BHRC.com, the racer's one-stop online hobby shop. Choose from all the popular brands and variety in stock with super fast shipping and great customer service. BHRC.com still has the local hobby shop feel with all the benefits of the internet. BHRC.com is the exclusive distributor for Ultimate Racing S-Works.
Straightaway's hot. Don't stop on the straightaway. Keep going.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Sunday morning. It is a beautiful morning here in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Tiger, North Georgia, and we are here for the 2024 North Georgia Shootout. Today is finals day, and up first is our first e-buggy final, 10-minute e-buggy final for our Sportsman e-buggy e-main. Up front is Pablo Mendoza, Ryan Goyette, Brett Tidd, Trey Ferguson, Jeffrey Kunz, Pete Dickerson, Beth Ludwig, Luke Yarbo, Jacob Edwards. There's Pablo Mendoza. As we get, I believe he is of Latin descent because we spoke Spanish yesterday when he came up for his picture. We want to thank everybody for joining us here in the chat this morning. Billy Crow, good morning. Hope you guys made it. Good morning, Chemo. Morning, Billy Crow. Good to see you guys yesterday. Billy, you and Will. Had a nice chat with Will. And I wish you guys all the luck as you go out to Silver State. And I won't forget you when I come back for Wicked Weekend. Chemo, what's up, good buddy? Are you guys racing this weekend in Bermuda? If you are, tell your Uncle Salty I said, keep it salty. We are the Elite RC Productions crew. And we got regulars, Jers RC. Good morning, sir. How are you? I can't think of a better way to spend a Sunday morning as we get gridded up for our first e-buggy main of the day. I'll be with you guys all day today. Hope to join you guys and have a chat with you. They worked tireless on the track, fixed it last night, and we are looking forward to some good racing today. Looks like they soaked the track exceptionally last night as well. As these guys get ready to go, we're going to go in less than 5, and they are off. All right, Pablo Mendoza with that pink wing taking the lead. So these are the first cars to hit the track after. Looks like Pablo. No, somebody made a mistake here. We'll see who it is when it all shakes out. So, our leader getting it wrong over the hip jump. He wants to just calm down. 3 will bump up. All right, Chemo, I wish you guys all the luck. Tell everybody I said what's up there in Bermuda at the BNRA race day today. Especially that salty guy. And they come across as Ryan Goyette out front with a 37-1, has a commanding lead as he skies it over that double. That's not Ryan Goyette, that's Pablo Mendoza. Luke Yarbow not too far behind the Pablo now in 3rd, Brett Tidd in 4th. So Danny just doing a quick adjustment to the camera. Good morning to all of you. And yes, good luck to you guys out there in Silver State. Have fun and tell Will, I enjoyed my conversation with him yesterday. Very nice young man you have there, Billy. So we had a good conversation yesterday. Ryan Goyette still up front, followed by Luke Yarbo, Pablo Mendoza, Brett Tidd, Jeffrey Coons, Pete Dickerson, Beth Ludwig, Trey Ferguson. No start from Jacob Edwards. So Ryan Goyette, Luke Yarbo, and Pablo, your bumper uppers at the moment. They got 8 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. We will be back to moving cameras. Danny just has to make a quick adjustment. But Ryan Goyette now has a 3-second lead over Luke. And 6.9 seconds back is Pablo. He only has a 2.4-second lead over Brett Tidd. So any mistake by Pablo, and Brett is going to capitalize on that as we see Ryan go nose high. Uh-oh, somebody getting it wrong right there off that small double. As they make their way through the mountainous mogul section. Up over this hip jump, keeping it nice and low as Ryan tippy-toeing around. Uh-oh, almost getting into an accident with that green car, back traffic. Track looks very green. Uh-oh. And he jumps completely off the side of the track. And Patrick tries to turn marshal and gets a face full of dust. As now I believe Ryan has lost that top position to Luke Yarbrough, who takes it over. Track looks very slick out there with that water on. So these early racers are going to suffer a little bit from traction or lack of it. But it's Yarbrough, Goyette. Mendoza looking to have a long lap here. Not sure what's going on with him. He's probably going to relinquish that. Nope, he's still in third, but he's 15.8 seconds back of Ryan Goyette. Our top three. Oh, sent it. It's early morning. I'm sure there was some shenanigans here last night as when we came home from dinner. The frosty beverages were flowing and go-kart racing was on tap. No picture of Luke Yarbrough, but there he is in that green car. Orange wing. Looks like, yep, that's a Kyosho, like with a ready-to-run body on it, too. I wonder if this is a ready-to-run Kyosho. Yeah, it might be just a Kyosho body. He looks like he has some different colored pills in the back there, so it might be a actual race kit. Pablo Mendoza now dropping down to fourth. And if I remember correctly, the top three go through, Danny. So it's going to be three bumping up. And Luke Yarbrough, 7.1 seconds in front of Ryan Goyette. So right now it's Yarbrough, Goyette, and Tidd, your three bumper uppers. But Luke looking very calm and collective now. And that car's driving pretty good. That's why it has an orange ring. That's a Kyosho orange. Recognize that anywhere. I've seen that for many, many years. And there you go. 7 a.m. Sunday main start. And we did start at 7 a.m. We have 5 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in this race. There's Mark. There's Brett Tidd getting it wrong. That sunset orange car. That's what the sunset looks like here when it goes down. And Brett going to have to make up for that mistake. He does. He only has a 2-second lead over Mendoza. I believe Mendoza just got by him. That pink wing. So there's the battle for the final bump. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Kevin Stewart. How are you, good buddy? Hope you're having a moo-tastic morning. For my buddy Heath Mescal of Carl RC. So Pablo Mendoza, this all pink car, now has an 8.2 second lead over Brett Tidd. Pablo looking to cash his way into that. Uh-oh, Brett Tidd's right behind him now. So this is the race for your final bump-up spot with less than 5 minutes left to go. These guys are going to battle out. It's all, uh-oh, and Pablo gets it wrong. He forgot to whip it and just jumped straight off the track into no man's land. And that's going to bode well for this guy right here in the sunset yellow and orange. Uh-oh. Brett Tidd getting it wrong over the triple. So very slick out there for these guys first thing in the morning. And you can see it, the mistakes that they're making. But now Brett Tidd, they probably do need some coffee, Danny, just like I do. Oh, I have my coffee right here. There's Brett Tidd now out front. Nope. You was wrong, Danny. Pablo Mendoza is the car with the pink wing in front. Danny, Pablo Mendoza is in front with the pink wing. That was not Pablo Mendoza. Danny, you might need a coffee. All right, so Brett Tidd is now 10.5 seconds back from that bump-up spot with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Let's get up front to Pablo, show Pablo some love. He's currently in third. That's not Pablo. It's another car out there for Pink Wing. That might be it right there. That is Pablo Mendoza right there. He has the more dark Pink Wing. Represented at Claim Group Racing, private track here in Georgia, as he comes down the straightaway, and he uses that sweeper turn to get stuck under the pipe. He's got 3 minutes to go. I mean, he only has a 9.7 second lead. Any big mistakes, and Brett Tidd will take advantage of that. There's Brett Tidd. He's actually a lot closer than it looks. So with 2 minutes and 53 seconds, let's just stay on Pablo as he is about to become hunted, as Brett Tidd is on the move. Any more mistakes by Pablo, and Brett Tidd can capitalize. Pablo go and sing. He just nose darted right into the front of that jump. And Brett Tidd's right there. Brett Tidd in that yellow and orange car putting on the afterburner, trying to chase down Pablo as Pablo comes into the straightaway. That was a 43.7. Brett Tidd now only 3.4 seconds back. Brett Tidd is now chasing down Pablo. Oh no, Brett Tidd gets it wrong and cases it over the double. Not the place you want to go wrong, all that hard work. And Pablo has a little bit of breathing room. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. Pablo coming on into the valley over that small mound. So Pablo can breathe a little easier. Brett Tidd does have 2 minutes to make it up. Any little mistakes, Brett, look at that. Those little tenths of a second are going to cost Pablo. Brett Tidd is going to fly and try to catch him up as they come barreling down the straightaway into the valley, up over the Twin Peaks. And across the line he goes. Pablo for 39.3. Brett Tidd, let's see if he can make up some time with 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go in this first race of the day here at the 2024 North Georgia Shootout. Tidd not having all types of fits with that double. So, Tidd got to get away from all that traffic. Now he has some breathing room. Can he chase down Pablo? It was a big deficit last time by, 7.1 seconds. He had it down to 3 to that one mistake. And Tidd trying to push, going very wide just now. And there's our leader, Luke Yarbrough, putting him a lap down. Tidd, when he comes wide, this is going to be another long lap. He is now 6.9 seconds back of Pablo. Oh, our leader flip. He's going to lose. That is not the place you want to flip right there. Our tire marshal has to run all the way from the top of the mountains to tire marshal them. Can Brett Tidd do it? 48 seconds. There's Pablo Mendoza. A mistake from Pablo and a clean lap from. And Pablo just casing that jump. He needs to either go for it or double single. Pablo comes into the straightaway and he comes barreling down there. That was a 38.2 for Pablo. Up and over the double. He goes, he plays it safe and singles. Oh no, Pablo makes a mistake. And where is Brett Tidd? Oh no, Brett Tidd is right there. This is going to be the last lap. A race to the end. Pablo getting nervous, getting squarely over that road. Brett Tidd is flying right now. Let's see. This is the battle for the bump-off spot. Pablo gets up in some left traffic. That's going to allow Brett Tidd. Brett Tidd goes for it over the triple. And now we're going to see. Brett Tidd is going to take it. No. Pablo gets in there. It's going to be a battle to the end as they come across. And it's going to be Brett Tidd. Oh, wow. What a great battle to open up our morning of racing as it comes down to the last lap on the last corner for that bump-up spot. And Luke Yarbrough will take the win, followed by Ryan Goyette. Brett Tidd will bump up Pablo Mendoza, who held onto that third spot for so long, lost it absolutely in the last corner after that crash. Trey Ferguson. Let's see that finish. As you see Pablo just getting taken out by some lap traffic, having to go wide. Pablo wasn't tripling this. Brett said, I'm going to send it. Zero responsibility. And he cases it. So it's looking like it. Oh, my goodness. So, all righty then. Well, congratulations to Luke. And the bumper operas. Good morning, Saltwater Coffee. Thank you. Kevin Sawyer, yeah, they need that coffee. And speaking of coffee, I'm about to have a sip of mine. Let's have a word from our sponsors.
BeachRC.com, the Racers' one-stop online hobby shop. Choose from all the popular brand and variety in stock with super fast shipping and great customer service. BeachRC.com still has the local hobby shop feel with all the benefits of the internet. BeachRC.com is the exclusive distributor for Ultimate Racing, S-Works, Pro Circuit Racing tires, Nitro Lux fuels, and Assault RC performance products. So fill up your cart and check out at BeachRC.com today.
Just lost the rice. This is rubbish.
You don't need to throw that away. We can get this rebuilt for you and right back on the track. We are Dirty Asset Engine Services, and we're going to make your engines great again by replacing bearings, polishing them, and also resizing. So you can either ship it to us like this in the mail, or if you're at the track, bring it like this to us.
Alrighty then, we are back. Thank you to BeachRC for all the support and Dirty Asset Engine Services. Thank you as well. Morning, Dana. How you doing, buddy? You ready to do some racing today? How's your ankle today? Morning, Tim Emerson. Hope you're well, my friend. How's that little one doing? Up next is 40 Plus E-Buggy C main. Cody Clark, Curtis Cummings, Travis Melton, Wally Rodriguez, Len Stage, Richard Lewis, Robert Rosencrantz, Leon Musselwhite, Pat Rossiter Sr., Brett Painter. There's Mark Moon. He's smiling away. There's Sean Alfonso. All right, everybody. Let's get ready for our second race of the day. And they are off. Cody Clark. E-Buggy paying the bills here at the North Georgia Shootout. Very popular class here. The biggest class, there's Curtis Cummings representing Peach State Hobbies and Sparkly Sparko. That beautifully painted job. All right, Dana. Full send, man. That double A, man. Good luck to you, good buddy. I'm sure I'll see you before you leave. Come over and get some more stickers from me before you go. Up over that double, that small double coming up the straightaway is Curtis Cummings, who just threw down a 31.7. Travis Melton, our live RC. You see the live RC cameras at races? That's that man right there. Travis Melton's one of their cameramen. I heard doing some racing this weekend. It was good to chat to him and his wife. As Curtis comes down into the valley, up over that little mound around this off camber. So track got a break in again after they drug it and fixed a lot of the holes yesterday. So it did develop some good traction, and it's a lot more holding a lot more moisture today than it was yesterday. It's a little more humid outside. It's Curtis coming across the straightaway now. That's a 34.6. Let's see what his lead is on Travis, as he's put out to a substantial lead over Travis, 5.4 seconds with 8 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Good morning, Exotech. He says, clock in Sweden says 1:15 right now, and good sunny spring weather. That's awesome. You guys must be getting ready for some outdoor 8 scale. Travis getting it all wrong before that hip jump. You can see the track is very slick. And Leon Musselwhite is in third according to our scoring. Let's try to see if that's his car right there. We'll see. Uh-oh, that's not Muscle. Oh, wow. Everybody getting it wrong off that triple. And that's Travis Melton coming out for 37.1. That lead for Curtis now up to 9.6 seconds. Travis doesn't have to win. Leon doesn't have to win. They just have to finish in third. But the battle right now is between Leon Musselwhite and Cody Clark. There's Leon out front. And behind him is Cody Clark. Looks like Leon's changed his paint. Or maybe that's Leon behind him. I think that's Leon. No, that's Cody. That's his paint. We'll see when they come across the loop if this is our battle for the bumper upper position. And it's going to be, yep, that's Leon. So Leon has to change his colors a little bit. Leon, and he sends it nose high off the track. And there is our winner, Yarbrough, from the previous race. And that's going to allow Cody Clark lots of time left for this battle for the last bump up position as we go up and over that hip jump. And Cody Clark now in position, but he has Leon Musselwhite now breathing right down his neck. He has become the hunted, and Leon.
Been a good weekend here at the North Georgia Shootout. It is the second running of this event. We hope to see everybody back for the Georgia Peak State in here at the Rabun Arena. There are 5 minutes down, 5 minutes left to go. Weather here last year was really nice in September. Pretty cool place to check out as well. Bring your family too. These guys, we went over and checked out the Blue Ball on Thursday. We haven't done that. Check out the toy like 10 minutes right up the road. Pretty deep course. I'd say it's probably about 300 feet or so. We'll look at the actual specifics, but it's a very deep course. Got a total waterfalls in it. So bring your family, check it out. Get some racing in while you're here. Carter's got all the way, guys, on the number 2 spot, Cody Clark in the number 3 man stage 1 and 4. All the way to get to the 5, down on the white end of 6, as you do for the 7. Robert, 88. Rossberg, 9. Like Brett had a little bit of trouble. All down to that number 10 spot. Curtis is getting the rear stretch up that means he can take off his fast lap race at the 32 flat. These guys are going to go everywhere. Burns, Travis, Cody, 1, 2, and 3, and stage 1 and 4. All you got to do is hold it on the 5 wheel for the white and after 6, Roger Road, Trans, 7. Richard Lewis, 8, and Pat Ross, number 9, with 3:30 left to go. Right now, Lynn stage finds himself 17 seconds back at 3 plus. So a lot of ways left to go with just over 3 minutes. Brad Stevens, previous race, made up 7 seconds with 1 lap. So 17 seconds is not unachievable. Cody Clark's not going to be easy on him. Cody is beginning to close the gap now on Travis Bell. That gap is down to 4 seconds. Oh, now that gap can grow back to 6 seconds as Cody goes a little bit of a long lap. Travis stays down and follows Cody for the second.
Is going to take this win a 35-second lead, followed by Travis Melton, who's going to bump up to race another day. He'll be happy about that. Cody Clark only has a 5-point second, and Cody is going to bump up as well. And Len Stage, alrighty, back. I'm sorry, but we apologize for that, guys. We was just talking, and then our audio just completely cut out, and Danny Paz had to rush on and do his thing. He's a genius, and I'm just a talent. Somewhat of a talent. All right, we are back. Congratulations, Curtis Crummins, Travis Melton, Cody Clark, your bumper upperers. That is your 40-plus E-Buggy C main. Up next, our first heat of the glory, Sportsman Nitro Buggy. Mikal Arrington, Doug Ludwig, Mark Clower, Del Mathis Jr., Kirk Bennett, Lance Flowers, Matthew Hardy, Stephen Pearson, Dan Dickerson, Tony Chandler, Jerry Gaudu, D'Amico Wilson, Derek Long, Jay Coker, Trey Ferguson, and Brett Tidd. Morning, Nick. Morning, Rory Holler. How are you, my friend? Let me get this shirt out on my socials as well. So I hope you guys are doing well. A beautiful Sunday morning we have here in the mountains, the Appalachian Mountains or the Blue Ridge Mountains. If you guys are looking for a very good race to come to, have a beautiful, comfortable place to hang out in, check out the North Georgia Shootout as well as there we go. We are ready. Let's have a look in our pits there. As well as the Georgia Peach State Classic that happens. There we go. She doesn't look happy to be pitted the first thing in the morning. And guess what? I am controlling a camera. Danny gave me a toy. There's Teddy. He must be pitting. Not sure who he's pitting. There's Mr. Dickerson pitting his son. There's Mitch. Davey Talent. There's Dal Mathis Sr. pitting his son. And as we go on by, there's Mr. Hardy's son. And I got a new toy to play with. Danny gave me a joystick to play with and a camera. Mr. Chili, good morning. How are you? Yep, we have Wicked Weekend, and then we have RC Pro-Am as well coming up in July. But our next next race here at this event in the Rabun Arena in Tiger will be Georgia Peach State Classic in September. And this is a great place to bring your significant other. There's a beautiful little town down there that you can go spend all of your money with down there. So don't forget to bring them. Tony Scarsella, good morning, my good friend. How are you this morning, Tony? Hope you're feeling well. Long time no see. I'm going to message you when I get back on the road, man. Haven't talked to you for a while. Got to check up on you, make sure you're doing all right. There's Mikal Arrington. He's getting ready to go out there. He wants to bump up. This is going to be a 15-minute man, so we're going to see some pits. Ooh, boy, that means I got to play with the joystick. That doesn't sound right. That means I get to play with my new toy. Danny Paz gave me a big giant. This looks like, remember those old Nintendo joysticks you used to play Street Fighter with and all that stuff? Like you had the joystick and then you had all those buttons. That's what this looks like I have in front of me. And I'm controlling some camera, so I have more responsibility. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But Danny Paz has faith in me, and he has more faith in me than I do in myself. Everybody's laughing at that. All right, let's get ready to rumble here. Please don't forget to share this, guys. Let's get some more people here watching. We got Hangover Racing's Dana Tinnell getting ready to raise her up in his double A mains. Oh, okay, Teddy's pitting Kirk Bennett. Okay, got you. We're getting ready to go for our first Dawn and Quiet of the day. I must name the podcast that, actually, Dawn and Quiet. No. But we didn't want to make it like a RC themed podcast. Then we called it the No Name RC podcast. All right, as we get ready to rumble her, and they are off. Let's see what type of start. Looks like I was about to say that, and then we saw a whole bunch of kerfuffleage, and then somebody almost, a mechanic almost getting taken out. But right now, the battle is between this black car with white wheels and that orange and yellow cars. We'll see who they are when they come across the line. And this is our first Nitro car, and they're sending it. Oh, and he bounces it, and he gets it all wrong. Oh, my goodness. That is a wonky jawed. Oh, my goodness. It is going from bad to that. Who is this? And it's Del Mathis Jr., the big winner from 4th to 1st on the first lap. He got a good start while everybody was getting messed up into that top plateau. He snuck on by, and there he goes through the mountainous moguls, over the rolling doubles, up and over the North Georgia peak. And now he's coming up to the Blue Ridge Triple. And behind him is Matthew Hardy, Derek Long, Kirk Bennett, Stephen Pearson, your top 5. Number 3 will bump up to race another day. So let's see. Del Mathis now a 34-1 from him. He's got a 1.6 second lead up on Matthew Hardy. Derek Long, 2.8 back of them. Kirk Bennett, 2.1 back of them. Lance Flowers, Peach State Hobby. He is not too far back. Our top 5 separated by 6.9 seconds. And we got pit stops to go. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. We have a whole gaggle of cars coming through. This is all for positions. As we watch them making their way, we have orange wheels up and over the triple. And let's see who that orange wheeled car is when it comes across the line. It's going to be Derek Long. And he has Kirk Bennett 3.5 seconds back. Lance Flowers. Oh, Lance having a long lap. Oh, my goodness. We got 3 turtles right there. 3 turtles. And nobody wants that position. They want to give it, rough. Oh, my goodness. It is all about the kerfuffle. Danny says the guy's jumping on the driver's head. I'm sure he is. All right, so let's see how it all shakes out after that kerfuffleage. It's going to be Matthew Hardy. I want to say this is Matthew Hardy. Yep, Matthew Hardy. Lance Flowers now up to 3rd. Kirk Bennett in 4th. Derek Long in 5th. So this is 2nd place right now. And right behind him is Lance Flowers. Yep, that's Lance right there. Peach State Hobbies on those Ogo tires. And that's Matt Hardy getting it wrong. And there we go. Flowers now into that 2nd position. Dal Mathis Jr. got 11.4 second lead over these guys. Yeah, and it's slippery. It's very moist, the track, so they watered it very hard. Oh my goodness. Oh, no harm, no foul. Lance trying to get by some lap traffic. And that lap traffic trying not to let him by. Lance casing that jump. And I believe we'll see how it all shakes out. That's Hardy right there. So I'm not sure who we're following right now. There's Lance with that white wing, and right behind him is 3rd. Kirk Bennett's now into 3rd. So Kirk had an accident, and that looks like Hardy's back up to 3rd. So Mathis, though. Oh, Mathis. Actually, that's Mathis. Mathis made a big mistake, and he only has a 0.5 of a second lead over Lance Flowers. There's Kirk Bennett. He's 3rd. So that's our last bump spot, but we got a battle for first between Lance and Mathis. So it's going to be Del Mathis Jr., Lance Flowers, Kirk Bennett, Derek Long, Matthew Hardy, your top 5. They are separated by 12.9 seconds. Mark Clower now up into that 6th spot. We got 10 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in this race. We'll be seeing one pit stop here. Should be around a 7:30 mark. And there's Del Mathis Jr. I think it's that all blue car. Yep. And we'll see. That is, we have to see, because he got up to such a big lead, we didn't get to see which car was his. But we'll check it out. He doesn't have, right now, he only had a 5.1 second lead. As we are on board, this is Del Mathis Jr., who is back. Yep, a 36.6 for him. He's going to stretch that lead out over Lance. No, it actually drops to 3.9 seconds. So let's stay on here. Oh, Del lucky. Very lucky down there. He bounced off there and was able to gun it and flip that car back over. He needs to stay calm and collective. Him and Lance and Kirk need to all work together. Kirk has a 6.5 second lead over Mark Clower. There's Del. He looks just like his old man, too. And there we see Del just taking it gingerly up the plateau over the Twin Peaks. Getting it wrong coming into the straightaway by landing on all fours. Lance Flowers and Kirk Bennett are somewhat close on the track, it looks like. Nope. Kirk having another long lap. Well, right now, here's our leader. Derek Long now up to 3rd. So there's going to be a battle between Derek and Kirk coming up soon. 9 minutes left to go in this race. We're going to follow Del into the pits today. Alrighty then. So we're following Dow, who has stretched that lead out to 5.6 seconds. There is Dow. And now 8 minutes and 27 seconds left to go. 6:30 down. We're probably another minute away from some pit stops. Dow in that all white car, black wing, and he cases that jump. This jump is starting to cause our drivers, our early drivers, a big fit. And there's Lance Flowers, so there's 2nd place right there. Lance is warmed up. He got his coffee kicked in, and he is now flying. He is about to challenge Dell for that lead. Oh! Hey, good driving, good sportsmanship there. Just a racing incident caught him from behind as he goes down into that valley up over that little side hump. And to the Blue Ridge Triple goes Dell. 7 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. I'm sure we're going to see one more lap, and then we're going to see some pit stops as we come in, as we coming into pit. Yep, he's I thought he was coming into pit. He should be coming into pit this next lap. Let's get ready for it. What happened to Lance? When? All right, guys, we do apologize for that. Looks like we had a power outage last night, and it's affected some of our equipment, so we might have to do a reboot at some point. I do apologize for that, but Lance Flowers is out front. He has currently got a 11-second lead over Derek Long. All right, we do apologize for that, guys. Bear with us. We just having some technical difficulties. Somebody apparently shut our power off last night, and that's gotta jiggle it. Exactly, Kevin Stewart. Gotta jiggle that little thingamajiggy. We gotta jiggle it. Man, Rory, that cup of coffee you're posting up in there, it looks like I need to get another cup myself. Lance Flowers out front. We got 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. And we're gonna get back to the Ogo Peach State Hobbies driver, Lance Flowers, and there he is. Uh-oh. As soon as the camera gets on him, he cases that jump. Believe it or not, that little double right there and the other double on the other side, the smallest jumps on this track have been the two hardest jumps for everybody. So Lance up to a very commanding lead over Derek. Matthew Hardy now up into third. Doug Ludwig in fourth. Dan Dickerson in fifth. As we are currently on board of our leader, Lance Flowers, of a 36-4. So it looks like, oh man, Del Mathis Jr. out of the race completely. So he was leading the race through that first pit stop and then lost it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able. Uh-oh, we have a car. I thought that was a lipo fire. That's just a really rich nitro car. Well, Lance Flowers currently out front. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Derek Long and Matthew Hardy separated by 2.1 seconds. There's Derek in that orange wheels. Nope, that's not Derek. Matthew Hardy. Lance making his way through all that traffic unscathed. This is our third race of the day here. Sportsman Nitro Buggy C-Man. We'll have 37 races today. Lance getting it wrong, going off track for an excursion. He's back on track now as he has to double single the Blue Ridge triples. As we are watching the finals day here at the Blue Ridge Nationals. I'm sorry, Blue Ridge. Sorry, what am I calling it? I'm thinking the Blue Ridge Mountains. Here at the 2024 North Georgia Shootout. There's Lance, hat to the back this weekend for Lance. They have a nice big trailer full of stuff out there for Peach State Hobbies as well. I believe these guys are the Ogo importers here in America. Ogo coming off a big win earlier this year in Montpellier, France, with a former European champion, 2019 European champion and Infinity driver Riccardo Berton from Italy. So they were very happy about that. And they've been doing pretty good, these Ogo tires here in the Southeast. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Man, that, like, of all the places, you got his front. These two cars must have magnets that are opposite poles and that are attracting each other. Lance, Derek, Matthew, Doug, Dan, your top five. Tony Chandler now up to six. Jerry Godou, Jay Coker, Stephen Pearson, Kirk Bennett, D'Amico Wilson, Brett Tidd. Out of this race, Del Mathis Jr., Mark Clower, Mikhail Arrington, and Trey Ferguson. So far, 4 DNFs, 16 car mains here. Hello, Jeff Tarrant. Hello, good morning, Martin Walhalter. Hope everything's well over there in Australia. You and your son been doing some good things. PM, the Philippine Masters Asian Buggy Championships 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago? Last weekend was absolutely brilliant. Hope to get over there sometime. and hang out, man. That is one race on my bucket list. Is that race right there, the Philippine Masters? Well, now Philippine Masters, Asian Buggy Championships. Love what Scotty and all you guys are doing over there, and hopefully I can make it over there, or even to Australia would be fun. Any of the rounds would be fun, in my opinion. So we do apologize for those technical difficulties, everybody. We are gonna Danny, let's just have a little test of our camera while we're here, please. Can we switch over to the pit lane camera? All right, there's our staging camera. Lance Flowers, Derek Long, Matthew Hardy will be your bumper uppers. Doug Ludwig, Dan Dickinson, Tony Chan, Jerry Gadu, Jay Cooker, Stephen Pearson, Kirk Bennett, and Brett Todd. Stuck like Chuck. All right, everybody, don't forget to share, like, and support us. Jeff Tarrant says good morning from Texas. Hope you guys are real. Let's see what Danny picked up for us to talk about as we see this car coming up and over this double. Whoop! Full send right off the track. Whoa! Luke Yarbo. That was from 40 Plus E-Buggy. And Luke Yarbo doing well to get that car back on track. Oh, there's our... Let's see. Let's have a look at... see, I have control. There's Tex. There's Kyle Hermans. He made it on time today. Intermediate E-Buggy C main. Well, let's have a look at our drivers. That's too much. All righty. Got to get used to the joystick of the new radio, new control. But there we go. Ready for our C-Man. Curtis Crummins up in this. Ryland Smith, Joey Cooley, Zachary Rubin, Jeffrey Rubin, Kyle Hermans, Brandon Hutto, Hunter Faulkner, Dave Weagle, and Russell Touchstone. Good morning to all you guys out there in the chat. Jeff, we are going to be in full production mode for Wicked Weekend. The whole elite crew will be there. So I will see you there. Come on by, get some stickers, pick up shirts. We're going to have shirts and hats. We got shirts and hats this year as well. So if you want some, let us know. Thank everybody for participating in the waffle yesterday. We're going to do that drawing today. We appreciate it. All right, as these cars get lined up and ready to go. All right, so last call for somebody out there. And they are off. There's Curtis Crummins starting on pole. And that's Sparko. Sparko, very popular car here. It's about, got to be about 6 or 7 here. Probably a little bit more that I'm missing. But I know that I know of. Like I said, if you guys are looking for a nice, comfortable race to attend, you like this arena, you'll love the area. You have the North Georgia Shootout in this. It will be this time every year. And there will be the Georgia Peach State Classic in September. 3 bump up, Ryan. Are you guys here? Good to see your brother back racing with us, man. Awesome, Jeff. We'll see. I'll get to see you at Wicked Weekend, man. Curtis getting it wrong. All right, so Zachary Rubin out front, followed by Curtis Crummins, 4.6. Now Jeffrey Rubin into second. So Zachary Rubin and Jeffrey Rubin racing each other. I'll try again. All righty. Zachary Rubin out front, followed by Jeffrey Rubin, Curtis Crummins, David Weigel, Kyle Harmons, Big Tex. We got 8 minutes left to go in this race. And it has gone awfully quiet out there now that we have E-Buggy running. Zach coming by. That's going to be a 32.5 for him.
Now makes his way back to the 5. Dave in the 6. Kyle 7. Russell 8. 2:30 down. 7:30 left to go. All right, 3:20 down, 6:40 left to go. Zachary Rubin holding on to that top spot with Jeffrey Rubin into number 2. Curtis Crummins in at number 3. 1, 2, and 3 right now with a 4.5 second lead up on Joey Cully, who's in the number 4. Cully coming across the line now, 7.4 seconds back of the transfer. Brandon Hutto working that number 5, 2.9 seconds back of the 4 spot. Dave Weigel, 5.
All right, guys, I'm back. Just had to get my chats up and going. I missed the chat. No, Mr. Chili, not sure about Castor Racing buggies this weekend. I haven't seen Figueroa here, so I don't know who the guys are that are running Castor, so not sure. Could be somebody out there, not sure. So Dennis Coley says he's living on Black Rifle today. I'm going to have to put a coffee machine here in the studio. All right, Patrick, I'll see you. Get some rest. And no, yeah, bring me a coffee when you come down, Patrick, please. It's simple to make. Just put some water in there, put the K-Cup in there, and put a little bit of my Dunkin's creamer in there. It'll be good. All right, Zachary Rubin out to a 3.9 second lead over Jeffrey Rubin. Curtis Crummings, 2.5 back of Jeff. They have a 15.8 second lead. First have a 15.8 second lead over Joey Cully. I want to thank all you guys for joining us in the chat. Don't forget to hit that sub, like, and notification button on the Facebook page. Sorry, on the YouTube page. I see Gene Strout Jr. is watching. Hope you're well there, Gene. Say hello to Amber and Tripp. We miss you out here this weekend, Gene. But we'll see you at the next one, I'm sure. I'll see you next weekend. That's at Coral Springs for the Florida RC Championships 110 scale. I'm looking forward to that. Some outdoor 110 scale racing next weekend down in beautiful South Florida. Right now it's Zach Rubin, Jeff Rubin, Curtis Crummings, Joey Cully, Brandon Hutto, David Weigel, Russell touchdown, Kyle Harmons, Big Tex having an issue, Rylan Smith out, no start from Hunter Faulkner. So we are here racing at the Rabun Arena for the North Georgia Shootout. Don't forget we are on Facebook as well. And here is our battle for 3rd and 4th as Joey Cully has put up to 0.8 of a second behind Curtis Crummings. Curtis going to have to get on it because Joey is coming as they go down to that little divot, into that little valley, over that side mountain into the Blue Ridge Triples. Curtis sending it, going a little bit wide. They got some lap traffic in front of them. Curtis going wide, coming onto the straightaway, and that is a 31.7. Joey is going to chase him down. No, Joey having a long lap, a 35.5, so he made a mistake just off camera. We got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. And Joey put his head down, click off some laps. Can Curtis hold off a hard-charging Joey? There's Joey right there just going up the hip jump. So Joey, all on him. That white, pink, and yellow car. I want to say a big shout out to all the Michigan racers that came down to race with us. Mike Lopes, Mateus, Mike Legui, all of those guys coming on to race with us. Indiana racers, Island Sanderson, who's doing very well. Island, not Ian, as I was told to call him by the chat yesterday. Is actually named Island without a D. I like that. Curtis, though, out to a... Ooh, Curtis now only 0.7 of a second in front of Joey that lap by. Sorry, 4.9 seconds. So can Joey make some... That says no coffee suffer. Of course. Joey now 5.5 seconds back of Curtis. So Cummings got a nice cushion in front of him, but we've seen people make mistakes, and that mistakes lead to losing positions. And we are currently following Jeffrey Rubin. There's Curtis, is now 1.7 back of Jeffrey Rubin. So Curtis trying to get up there and get into that second spot. Let's see what he does when he comes across the lap, the hip jump this time.
Minute 45 remaining. Curtis now 7/10 of a second back behind Jeffrey for that number 2 spot as they go down the front straightaway. That battle for that number 2 really beginning to tighten up. Joey Cully in the number.
All righty, so we are back. Zachary Rubin still up front, followed by Jeffrey Rubin. Curtis Cummins now 0.7 of a second back. There's Jeffrey. So here's our battle for second. Joey Cully has completely fallen off. He is now 7.7 seconds back of third. So this is our battle for second right now. Yeah, I don't blame you, Kevin. It's going to be a 3-copper today for me. I think when we get this finished, we're going to just put a Kurag in her, courtesy of Lance McDonald. Uh-oh, Curtis getting stuck there in the Sarlacc pit. That's going to cost some big time. Is that going to allow Joey Cully with 47 seconds to catch up? I think he got by him. We shall see. No, there's Joey right there. Where's Curtis? Oh, the race is on. There's Curtis getting caught up in that pit. They got one more lap to go. Any mistakes? Uh-oh, Cully casing that jump. Going to lose some time as Curtis comes by. That's a 35.8. So Curtis now got to hold on to that third spot. Any mistakes by Curtis, and Joey will capitalize on that. I've never the father-son team. Uh-oh. So we got father. Oh, so we have father and son racing each other. Zach Rubin, Jeffrey Rubin. All right, there's Curtis Cummins. He almost lost it in those last few minutes of that race, but he held on to it. Zachary Rubin's going to beat his dad, Jeffrey Rubin, I assume. And Curtis Cummins, Joey Cully, Brandon Hudo looking to come in fifth. And there's Zach as he comes by on his victory. Well done to Zachary, beating his dad. So does this mean his dad has to pit for him now? We're going to try and get an interview with him. It's kind of hard right now, Ryan. We're scraping for pit for term marshals. Where are you two? You guys are probably chilling. You guys ain't racing until later on. What's up, Derek? Morning, sir. How are you? Morning to everybody out there. It's a beautiful, beautiful day as we're going to watch highlight reel from Intermediate E-Buggy. Let's see. What has Danny got for us here? Whoop! There he goes, right in the middle. That is no man's land right there. You do not want to flip over right there at all. Morning, everybody. I hope everybody's enjoying their coffee. I hope you had if you're racing this weekend, I hope you're having a good day. Where are you? I thought you were staying here at the track, Dana. All right, so guys are getting ready to get out on their term marshal duties. Up next, Sportsman E-Truggy B, man. We got Steve Hobson, Cody Clark, Kyle Thomas, Capitan J. Where's Captain J? Where's Captain J? Oh no, Capitan didn't make the start. Gary Cole, Leon Musselwhite, Kevin Tran, Teddy Davis, Ryan Goyette, Jason Swift, Jonathan Ross, Michael Hogan, Andrew Mallet, Russell Touchdown, James Knight, and Richard Lewis. Oh no. Ah, okay. Good. No start from Capitan J. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to find out what happened to Capitan. Not sure where Capitan is. We don't see him on the driver's stand. No, I don't see no captain's hat. And he's pretty tall, so I don't know. Maybe he had something go wrong with his buggy, but if you don't know who the captain is, he wears a captain's hat. Wow, whoever that is standing on that, they're like 3 feet taller than everybody. All righty, so we have not everybody starting this final today. I'm not sure what's going on. All right, as these our first e-buggy race of the day, they're getting lined up and ready to go. Still no check from the captain. As we're getting ready to... Oh, somebody's having a very late start. I mean, we have everybody here, but no Captain J, no Jason Shook. And they are off. All right, Steve Hobson out front in that orange and blue. There's Richard Lewis in that old school truck, buddy. Good morning, Doug Breeze. How are you? Good morning to you, sir. Thank you and welcome to the 2024 North Georgia Shootout. There's Steve Hobson, old school truggy body. Up and over that Blue Ridge triple he goes. Uh-oh. Come on, guys. Work together. Work together. You don't have to win the race. You all, just three have to bump out. Oh, that's not how you work together. And Cody Clark's going to take that lead as Hobson gets a little bit squirrely coming onto the straightaway. And they're already in some lap traffic there. So they just need to work together. It's Clark, Cole, Hobson, Leon Musselwhite now battling it out with Steve Hobson. And oh, my goodness. That was a cartwheel. That's what I would do if I was out there racing. Well, right now, Cody Clark out front. And it looks like it's Steve Hobson right behind him. And I think that would be Leon Musselwhite who's now moved up into that. Nope, Gary Cole still in third. Oh, wow. Teddy Davis now up to four, followed by Kyle Thomas. Leon down to six. Michael Hogan, Kevin Tran, Jonathan Ross, Ryan Goyette, Russell Touchdown, Richard Lewis, James Knight, and Andrew Mallet. So here is, oh, wow. So there is first now Gary Cole in that all pink car. Steve Hobson in the, Hobson getting it wrong. Cody Clark back to second. There's one is that pink car, white wing. And that second with that yellow wing as Gary Cole, and then followed by Cody Clark, Hobson, and third. Teddy Davis, the big mover. So Teddy up there now. Let's see, where's Teddy? There's Hobson. There's Teddy. Oh, Captain came late. Captain came late, but he's here. There's Teddy. This ship. Captain, the ship is late. The ship is late, but the captain is here. Gary Cole, Cody Clark, Steve Hobson, Teddy Davis. Teddy Davis now 1.3 seconds back of that bump-up spot. We got 7 minutes and 42 seconds left to go. Steve Hobson having a problem getting that, keeping that car straight when he gets on throttle, telling me that this track is super uber slick. Cody Clark, though, his car looking great. There's Hobson right behind him. This is our battle for first right now. And it is close as they both come up over that wall hip jump. Down into the valley goes Cody Clark right behind him. In the old school truggy body is Mr. Hobson. Over the Blue Ridge Triple they go. Just a blip of the throttle with these E-Truggies, and it's so easy for them. E-Truggy pays the bills sometimes. As we come across the line, this class is growing immensely here around the world, especially here in the Southeast. Need to get myself an E-Truggy at some point. I've been saying that for a few years now. Still don't have one. But Cody Clark, Steve Hobson, Kevin Tran now up to third. So Tran, the big mover and shaker. So Tran is 3.3 seconds back of these guys. That looks like that could be Tran there. Kyle Thomas, Leon Musselwhite, Teddy Davis. Oh, there's a crash car. There's all the marshals trying to go get that one. And there's Richard Lewis rocking that original truck body. And there is Tran. I believe Tran is that yellow wing car. Uh-oh, tipping toe in. Good driving. Oh, wow. Almost getting taken out by Leon Musselwhite. So here's the battle for the bump spot. There's Leon. He is trying to send it aggressively and trying to get into that third spot, bump spot. He has Michael Hogan right behind him. So this is a good battle right here. Tran can't make any mistakes because Leon and Michael and Teddy are right behind him. So this is your battle. We have a four-way battle for that bump spot. We're going to stay right here because Kevin Tran in that pink and yellow car, he is now in third. Teddy Davis is now into fourth. These guys are swapping positions on the track. Teddy, the big winner out there, as those two guys crash. Now Teddy has Kevin Tran in his sights. Can he chase him down and take over that lead? And Tran getting it wrong. That's going to open it up. And he should have waited for that. Whoa! Teddy jumping to the inside of his ride or die, Richard Lewis. And here is the battle for the bump up spot. Tran versus Teddy. Teddy in that blue and yellow right behind him. Mugen, I'm not sure what Tran's driving. And Kyle Thomas is right behind them. So this is a three-way battle right here. Uh-oh, Tran getting it wrong. Going to relinquish that spot to Teddy, but Teddy cannot breathe easy. It's because right behind them is Kyle Thomas and Leon Musselwhite not too far back. So Teddy getting in front. How long can he hold it off? He's got 4 minutes and 48 seconds. This is your Sportsman E-Truggy beam in. Teddy coming onto the straightaway. It's going to be a 33.8 for him. And Leon Musselwhite now into fourth, followed by Michael Hogan. Kyle Thomas dropping by for a long lap. Teddy has a little bit of breathing room. He has about 4 seconds in front of Leon. Leon going to push it, try to catch him up, while Steve Hobson and Cody Clark kind of working together, running away with this. 4 minutes and 22 seconds left to go in this Sportsman E-Truggy B final. All right. So word from Danny is the captain is out. He just did 4 laps, and his ship has sunk in E-Truggy. But he lives to race another day because he's running multiple classes. When I came here last year, captain was running one of the TLR Typhons, and he is going full out into RC now. But right now we're on with our final bump up spot. Teddy Davis, who has a 1.7 second lead over Michael Hogan, who's right behind him. Any mistakes by Teddy, and Michael will be there to pounce like a tiger on an antelope in the Serengeti, even though I know tigers don't live in the Serengeti. Great move by Teddy as he was just oversteering into that pipe and just, oh, wow. So, Teddy getting it wrong and Hogan getting it wrong, so they're both getting it wrong. And here is our battle for that final bump spot. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left to go. And let's see, they got some traffic in front of them. Hobson and Clark have a 7.7 second lead over these two. Teddy sending it big time over the Blue Ridge Triple. And there is Hogan right behind them. They are going to be separated by mere tenths. Hogan takes to the lead as he jumps, and now Teddy has to become the hunter as they chase him down. So any mistakes, we got a lot of time left here, so anything can happen. Hogan getting it wrong, giving that lead back to Teddy. Teddy going through the mountainous moguls, and Hogan right there aggressively hitting him. Should have gave that back. Teddy needs to just keep his composure, and he goes off into the Sarlacc pit of doom. Oh, my gosh. I think after he got hit by Hogan, he's just like, I'm just going to go for it. 2 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in this race. Steve Hobson representing the rock racing community. What's up, Ken Brisbane? No problem, man. It's my pleasure to bring you guys commentary. I hope you guys enjoy it. I enjoy doing it. All right, now we are following Teddy and... No, that's Hogan. So Teddy dropped on by 2.1 seconds. Teddy, oh no. So Teddy has 2 minutes left to go in this race, and he is now in 5th. Oh, okay, Cody Clark. Something meant more of scoring. But Teddy, let's see what the gap is between him and Hogan now. 4.1 seconds, so Teddy needs something to go wrong with Hogan. And there's Teddy just coming into our peripheral vision. Just over 90 seconds left to go. Can Teddy push it and get that bump up into the A final? We shall see. There's Teddy going up over that hip jump. He was driving well. Oh, Teddy. Come on, Teddy. 1 minute. No, it's plenty of time left to go. We can see some mistakes from Michael that allows Teddy to capitalize on that. And we shall see. There's Steve Hobson, our leader. Old school truggy body. That looks like a S-Rex body, too. I don't know. If the old school truck bodies, they just look more, what's the word I'm looking for? They look, no, not boxy. They look more like more body movement. So I think, yeah, we're all about bringing back old school truggy body. I'm all on the move if Charlie Mack. Right, Kevin Stewart? We'll see, Dana. Let's see what Danny has. Danny's in control. He won't give me control of the replays. What's up, Jason Flower? Good morning to you, sir. Welcome to the chat. We greatly appreciate you coming in. All right, Cody Clark now down to 3rd. So he lost that 2nd position as Hogan put some fast laps in. But he'll get that 3rd place bump. Steve Hobson, Michael Hogan, Cody Clark, Teddy Davis too far back after dropping down into that, off to the side of that hip jump. He will not bump up to that A final. Barring any disaster. Nope, Teddy is out of this. He's going to be caught at the line, and he's going to be done to today. So Teddy Davis, Teddy going to drop down to 5th as and it's going to be Steve Hobson, Michael Hogan, Cody Clark, your 3 bumper uppers. Dana says, my truck next year will have a full truck body. I'll make that happen. Where's Kevin Stewart? He's part of that old school truggy movement. All right, Michael Hogan ended up taking it in the end over Steve Hobson. Wow, impressive. Cody Clark, but they all leave, so it's going to be Michael Hogan, Steve Hobson, Cody Clark, bumping up to race another day. So, unfortunate for Teddy, making that one mistake. Let's see what Danny has here. Sportsman E-Truggy B main. Yeah, but we've seen quite a few people do that. Long live the truck buddy, says Kevin Stewart. Where's Charlie Mack? He hasn't been in her all weekend. Great job, my guy, for the record. Truck buddies are the bees, says Zero. There's Teddy. I don't know. Let's see what our fan says. I'm a big fan of the older full truck. Oh, what do we have here? Cody Clark. Danny's still perfecting the highlight reel. Up next, our 40-plus Nitro Buggy B, man. We got Len Stage, Tommy Coca, Greg Smith, Jason Tolliver, Matthew Hardy, Travis Melton, Del Mathis Sr., Kirk Bennett, and Jerry Gaudu. All right, as these guys get warmed up. All right. Let's see. Probably compete in open class or intermediate. Maybe going to work hard to bump up. Doug Reed says, any good coffee today? Yeah, I got a whole thing of Dunkin's in my Keurig up there, but I need to have it down here in the studio. I'll go up and have a coffee later on. Jeff Tarrant says, great job, says Ken Brisbane to Mike and Steven. Jeff Tarrant says, I run full body on my TLR XTE. Good stuff. Yes. All right, I am back, says Danny Paz. So we are experiencing some issues with our audio. We're going to try to restart the feed here. Okay, so, all right, so we're not going to restart the feed, says Danny Paz. We will get back on the moving camera here in a minute. He's just doing something. We do apologize for that. OMG says, on the coffee tip, you have to try the Green Mountain Cinnamon Sugar Coffee. Don't know how they managed to imprison Gandalf to put his kind magic in a cup, but they nailed it. Best coffee. Oh, wow. I'm usually kind of just a regular coffee guy. I don't get flavored coffees here, but I might try it. We do apologize for the audio issues. But out front is Greg Smith, followed by Travis Melton, Matthew Hardy. We will be getting onto the moving cameras. Danny Pass is just working his magic up there on the driver's stand. We are working with minimum crew this weekend as well. So we do apologize. Alrighty, everybody. Let's see if we can get some pit stop action here in a bit. We thank you for all your support, and we apologize for the audio issues. Hopefully they'll get worked out, and then I'll be talking to you guys all day. All right, Greg Smith out to a 3.4 second lead. There's Greg in that blue Mugen, yellow wheels. His paint job easy to pick out every time. Travis Melton in that second spot, looking to bump up and continue his campaign of RC this weekend. There's Travis. He's got that flow yellow paint job with flow yellow ghost flames, and we have an all blue with blue ghost flames right there. So there's first and second. We got Mugen versus HB. And Travis looking pretty dialed as these two are going to work together with 15 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in this race. I want to thank you all for joining us here in the chat. We greatly appreciate it. All the support that you guys give us here at the Elite RC Productions. We can't do it without you guys. And we tried to bring you the best coverage that we can and that you deserve. And we can't do it without the support from you guys out there. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. As right now we're following Greg Smith as he comes by. That's a 33 flat for him. His fast lap of the race. He's looking pretty dialed out there. And looks like he's put some space between him and Travis. Travis having a 36.5. 5 minutes, 16 seconds down in this race. 14:40 left to go. And Greg looking very comfortable. But this is Nitro Racing. We got a pit stop to go and anything can happen. We might have to go 2 pit stops, right? Because this is 20 minutes. So let's see what they're going to do. Is anybody going to go 10 minutes? I know if Chuck Berg was here, he'd go 10 minutes. And don't forget, guys, please share this YouTube feed. Share it to your groups. Get people to come in and hit that like, sub, and notification button. If you like what we're doing, that's all we ask is hit those buttons. Help us grow the Elite RC Productions YouTube page. If you want to help me out personally, you can go to the No Name RC podcast page and hit those buttons as well. And we greatly appreciate you guys' support. And hitting that like and sub buttons don't cost anything. So we greatly appreciate it. Greg out flying. He now has a 3.2 second lead over Travis Melton. Tommy Coker 9.8 back. There's Travis though. Travis making some inroads. 6:30 to go. So maybe you'll see somebody come in there to pit her very shortly. I am ready for any pits. We see somebody getting ready. Somebody's getting ready to put some fuel in. I'm sure we're going to see a pit stop coming here shortly. Greg Smith. Is he going to come in for fuel? And he does. Not working. My sides. Alrighty then. So testing out our PTZ camera for the first time. Travis Melton up front, followed by Greg Smith. Greg Smith coming into fuel. Travis probably going to be coming in here shortly. Let's just stay up here and see. No, sir, Saltwater. My job is the only thing I'm supposed to run her at these races is my mouth. So nothing to run for me. I don't even have a car at the moment, a fully running car at the moment. And I have no racing to do back home, unfortunately. All right, so Travis Melton out front, Greg Smith, Tommy Coker, your 3 bumper uppers. Matt Hardy, 5.2 back of Tommy Coker, as Tommy looks like he's in for fuel. Nope, that's not Tommy. That's Teddy filling up somebody. As Danny is trying to fix something, I'm sure, up there. All right. I'm not sure, Doug Breeze. To be honest, most people have been on the J Concepts side. It's been green reflexes. Chris says, every time you apologize one more time, we are taking shots in the back. Every time you say apologize, we are already needing another bottle. Well, I'm sorry, Chris Rock. I don't want to be the reason for that, but I'm sorry. Okay, so just coming in from Danny Pass that we are going to restart the feed. Restart the feed here, and we do have our interview for Hogan. Let's go have a chat with him, Danny. And I will turn off my volume here, and we're going to go have a chat with our bumper upper. I'm here with Michael Hogan, who took the bump up and the last lap there, man. Exciting race.
Oh, it was fun. I made a tire change from the qualifiers to the B main. I went to a soft tailing, and it made a huge difference. Had some transponder issues yesterday in qualifying. We finally got it fixed, and that seemed to make the difference because my truckie was awesome. That HB Racing E8 Evo 3, amazing truck. I love it. It was hugging the track. I can't speak anything better about it.
How's the track out there? They did some repairs. It looks kind of slick out there this morning.
It's not bad. It's about like it was yesterday morning in the early qualifiers. It's nice and smooth again, and if you got the right tires set up and suspension and everything, you can stay pretty close to the ground and stay in control without sliding all over the place. So that was a big bonus.
Gonna make any changes going into your A final?
I don't know if I'm going to make any changes. I'm pretty happy with the way the buggy ran in that B main right there. So I think I'm going to leave the setup the way it is and see how I do in the A main.
Awesome. Congratulations. We look forward to the A-Man. You bumped up, and good luck in your final.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
All right, that's Michael Hogan. He bumps up with 2 others. We're going to get back to all the action. We wish them all the luck in their upcoming A final. All right, everybody. So just talking to Danny Paz, we're going to have to do a complete restart. We had somebody trip our breakers or something last night and disrupt our whole thing here. So we're having some audio issues. We're going to fix that here shortly after this race. So we're getting ready to, we will restart the feed in YouTube and Facebook. It would do that after I share it all. All right, but Greg Smith still out front, followed by Travis Melton, Tommy Coker, Len Stage. Yeah, we got to do that because we got a pit lane, camera, all that stuff that we want to bring you guys. But there's Travis Melton That Flow Yellow HB looking quite dialed, locked in. Into that second spot, he's 6.1 seconds back of Greg Smith. Not pushing the issue, realizes that he's in a perfect bump spot to bump up. And he's not going to take any chances. Up next is our Sportsman E-Buggy D-Man. We do apologize to the Sportsman E-Buggy guys, but we're going to have to restart our feed. We will be back live on the Elite RC Productions YouTube, Facebook page, and the North Georgia Shootout Facebook page. So we hope to see all of you guys back in the chat. I look forward to chatting to you guys. Okay, so okay, all right. Greg Smith still up front by 6.2 seconds. Len Stage 4.9 back of Tommy Coker. That's our Coker 2.9, 5.4 back of Travis Mountain. Let's see what Len Stage does. We should be seeing one more pit stop from these guys. Unless Travis came in already while I was outside doing the interview. Let's see if Travis is going to come in for some fuel on this lap. Nope, he might have come in already. Travis looking locked and dialed. Making easy work of this double. He'd be happy to bump up again. Or bump up. Pro Motion Talents are great tires. They work on great on all tracks, says Saltwater Octane. That's what our Michael Hogan was running. Travis Mountain, Greg Smith, Len Stage, Tommy Coker now. Len Stage taking over that third spot. So Tommy Coker, and here's Travis in for fuel. Who's doing the fueling duties? That's Mr. Paolo, our man who dresses up like a horse. There's my boy Richard Weekly down in the pits as well. So now Travis Mountain in and out. Good for him. And he is good to go with 4 minutes and 54 seconds left to go. He is now in the lead over Greg Smith. I think Greg Smith took back that lead. I think that's Greg Smith right in front of us. Right in front of the camera. Once we get, there's Travis coming up over that Blue Ridge Triple. There's Greg Smith, our leader. Now coming on into the straightaway. He's been in for fuel. So he's going to take back that lead. But no harm, no foul. Both Greg and Travis are now in bump up positions. Len Stage is back there battling it out. He's now put 4.1 seconds between him and Tommy Coker. That's now going up a second to 5.1. But with 4 minutes left to go in Nitro Racing, anything can happen. Why does this car remind me of Masami Hirasaka's paint job? Or cars from the bed with those orange wheels? Alrighty, so we are on board with our leader, Greg Smith, who has a 2.6 second lead over Travis Mountain. These guys are looking pretty solid for the bump. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. Greg in that blue car, blue body shell, yellow wheels. Bouncing it off. There's Travis not too far behind him in that all yellow car. All right, Greg looking very smooth and consistent out there, throwing on some very solid laps, not pushing the issue too much. Probably going to save his car for that A final, which I believe is 30 minutes long, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Cam, how you doing, good buddy? Good to see you in the chat. Hope all is well. Derek, I saw that. You bumped from the sea. Good job, man. Awesome. Good luck in your B final, man. What's up, Cam? I'm doing good, man. Jeff, to be honest, one of the most popular tires here is the J Concepts Green Reflex. I'm not sure what everybody individually is using. There's many different tire brands out here now. But at any Southeast race, the J Concepts Green Reflex is probably going to be the most popular tire here. Greg Smith, Travis Melton, Len Stage, Tommy Coker, Matthew Hardy are top 5. Len Stage now 2.3 seconds up on Tommy Coker with 1 minute and 43 seconds left to go. Hope all is well with everybody there, Cam. Are you going to Capital City in 3 weeks' time for FRCC 8-scale race? Greg got a 5.8 second lead over Travis Melton. Melton 1.8 up on Len Stage. Tommy Coker now having a very long lap. So it looks like he's going to drop out of contention for any bump spot as Len Stage is looking comfortable. Yep, Tommy Coker is showing the red line of doom. And he is going to drop like a stone in the Dead Sea. As Travis Melton must have come in for a quick splashing dash, as he has a 40-second lap, or just a long lap, but he's dropping down to 3rd. But he has 34 seconds up on 4th, which is Matthew Hardy. And this guy right here, who's led this from start to finish so far with 48 seconds. I'm thinking about it, Cam. I'm thinking about it. I am thinking about it. We'll see. I'm gonna talk to Lance this week. See if it's feasible. I don't think tire wear is that big of an issue here, Len. Hello, tuning from Japan, says Fagu. Welcome. I believe it's konnichiwa. Not sure. Yes, don't forget, guys. After this, we will be shutting down the. We will be restarting the. Yeah, it's no real tire wear here. Morning, Aaron. How are you, good buddy? We are going to restart the feed, guys. We're experiencing some audio problems and some of our cameras aren't working. So we're going to shut down the feed, restart it on YouTube and Facebook. We apologize for that. We apologize to the Sportsman E-Buggy D-Man. We're probably going to miss that. But we have to reboot our system here. We'll be back. Look for us on YouTube and Facebook.